which, here comes Looney now. Hi, guy. Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back a little bit. Hello. Good. Let's roll up and say hello, shall we? I don't think Looney's been on camera for the YouTube channel for several days now. I just got back from a necessary family excursion, a meaningful one. And Looney was very angry at me for leaving for 5 days. Anyway, here's Looney Cat. If you're brand new on YouTube, he's my yoga teacher. People are texting me, and it's good to be back. So anyway, he's kind of making me pay for, hello, I love you, for leaving. Don't jump on my arm. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, you can see why I need to do yoga, and we're going to chant Om, and then we're going to move tonight. Nice big inhale. Goodwill to all beings all the way around the world. Everyone is welcome. Anyway, a couple of quick program notes. First is, last week I was going to finish my studio and get my lighting up, but I had a very important visit with my beloved sister in Las Vegas. She's doing better. Thank you for asking. And thank you for the prayers for myself and my beautiful family, especially my sister. So thank you for that. Lynn, if you're watching, I love you a lot, and I'm so glad that you're doing better. And then what else? Oh yeah, because I left last week, I was going to finish my studio, and so I got to go with this crappy overhead lighting and still kind of balled up in here, but we're going to do yoga. So that's what matters. I need it, you need it, the world needs it. We're just going to do a couple things on the floor before we stand up. We're going to move our shoulders around. That's frustrating. Just now, other way with your shoulders. Good, and take your head around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Now, before we stand up, please relax your head down. Just bow your chin, close your eyes. Please take a moment with yourself, just creating that internal conscious contact of well-being. And it's great when the world loves us and pays attention to us and showers us with praise and admiration and recognition. Isn't that nice? But sometimes the world seems to not, or to forget about us, or that's always a reminder that the greatest source of well-being is right inside of us, the last place we would ever look sometimes. Yoga is that inner looking. And you have to practice it. And if you practice it, you find this internal well-being generator. And if you don't practice it, it goes away. Now, chanting facilitates this vibrational contact. So one more inhale, up you go. Oh. Okay, let's get on our feet. We'll do standing Monday traditional ritual joint juice. What do you say? If you're brand new, the algorithm brought you here. This is just called forward fold with hands on blocks. It doesn't get much easier than this. It doesn't have to be a strenuous, strainful exercise. You can lean forward. I like to bend my knees opposite, pedal my heels, shake my shag, dip my dew, wag my tail feathers. A lot of this is I just want to kind of stop thinking and let the overactive brain drain out for 30 seconds. Every now and then, if you want more sensation, lift your heels, bend your knees simultaneous. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to deepen. This is a lot of forward fold for most humans most of the time. After a few years, you'll get deeper, but you're here now, so be here now. This class is for everybody. Good. Exhale all the air out. And come on up. Anyway, welcome to students I've been studying with for 20 years. Welcome to my new friends on YouTube. These are called poofs. Hand behind your back and up and out. Gonna move my camera real quick. Keep doing that. If you're one of my newer students, obviously I'm going through logistics of doing yoga in my new studio. Poof. One more. Where there's a will, there's a way. Exhale. Good. Now a little coordination wake up thing. Arms out, legs wide. Right knee, left, right. Boy, I leave California for 5 days, go to Las Vegas, come back, and California is a different weather. It's like cold and windy and freezing. It's kind of nice, especially after Las Vegas. Hello to my Las Vegas family. Hadn't seen you for a while. Love you guys. 3, especially my big sister. 2, 1. All right, now. I got people watching all over the world. I better be a good person. Bend your knees, slacken your arms, swing your arms, close your eyes. What really grounds me in my life is my practice of yoga. I can always come back to this ritual sequence of movements, and I can get travel out of my body, lack of sleep, bad food, stress, worry, anxiety, fear, the human condition. Every day I can do some movement, I can do some yoga, I can get some connection, and that way life is the joy that it's meant to be most of the time. Good, now I'm going to my right, left hand, right shoulder, right arm behind my back, taking a little corkscrew twist over to the right, bending my knees, gripping my feet. Good, we'll swing it over to the other side. That makes sense, doesn't it? Now, I don't think your body should get rigid and stiff when you twist. I think bent ankles, knees, hips, kind of springy, resilient, squishy, feet gripping, eyes turning inside of your eyeball socket, spring coiling thingy. Inhale and release. Good job. Okay, my feet are hip distance apart. Boy, was my cat mad at me last night. This is weird if you haven't done it. These are called roly-poly guacamoles. I sink into my feet and I ripple back up like a flag on a flagpole. I think this is about resilience and springiness and ankles, knees, and hips, soft arms. And a lot of this is just more feeling, less thinking, more following, less anxious leading. Good, inhale up, feet together. Finally saw a hand surgeon for my hand. It's going to be fine. Stretch up your paws. Time is a great healer, isn't it? What did Abraham Lincoln say in that great movie by Steven Spielberg 10 years ago? Time is a great thickener of things, says Abraham Lincoln. Okay, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay up on one. It's an ongoing challenge. We've been doing this for years. If you're brand new, standing on your tippy toes, closing your eyes, for most humans, is a real good challenge, a good character building, balance building. Good. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head. You can open your eyes. Lean left. First, do 5, 6 side. If you're a ballet or a ballet or something, people on the planet, 99% of us benefit from these kind of movements. Lean over to the right. Good. Inhale up, you guys. Stretch up and release out. Down to our feet. Left foot forward. Turn over onto your right toenails like that. Swirl your heel around. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now an unusual movement. I'm sinking into my alternately flexed ankles, yes? Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. If you can sink into both sides evenly, equally with balance, that's a good thing. My bendy friends can touch their right knee on the floor. That's a big challenge. But we don't compare ourselves to other people in this class. Comparison is the thief of joy. Good, come up and out. Now, right foot forward, flip over, plantar flexion, left toenails, smear your toenail polish around. Good turnout tonight. Boy, it's good to be back. But it was also good to go on this beautiful trip with my wonderful family. 7, 8, other way. I don't get away enough. I need to go fly places. 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Sink into your feet. Now I close my eyes and balance evenly over my feet. Relax my hands and arms. And I practice less thinking. It's called meditation. It's very challenging when your brain is always going. Good. And come up and out. Very nice. All right. Comfortably wide stance. Yours truly, because of migraines the last couple of days. More neck. 1, 2. If you're a fellow migraine sufferer on the planet, yoga may not make your migraines go away, but they'll reduce the pain and the duration, and maybe it'll even heal it someday. That's in the mind of God. 6, 7, 8, the other way. Now, yoga has healed a lot for me, a lot of maladies, a lot of physical, emotional, spiritual maladies, and some of them don't go away, at least not overnight. That usually means something way deeper inside of us is being healed. That's okay. You don't want everything healed all at once. Why not? 7, and relax your head down. Contemplate everything being healed all at once. We are calm and peaceful souls. Good, now even more shoulders. 1. This is my number one physical thing when the malady hits, is the tightness in my shoulders. It's not like I don't do yoga or something. It's more like if I didn't do this, I would be a glacier. I'd be an iceberg. So thank God for movement. 6, 7, 8, and then back up, over, forward, around, and down. By the way, this movement colloquially is called joint juice. In Sanskrit, it's called Viyayama, and it's my favorite, most impactful kind of yoga that I've ever learned. And a lot of people aren't familiar with this. So get familiar, join the herd, like and subscribe, spread love around the planet. 8. Good. Maybe you've never gone like this. Lace your hands and roll them around. Had a great time with the hand surgeon today. Funny guy. We were bantering back and forth. He was letting me have it. Other way. But I got a good prognosis for my smashed finger in the pool, and he said he likes my odds for full recovery without any treatment, just time, because of my advanced yoga practice and high IQ and intelligence. One of those two statements was true. Shake your hands out. This hurts. Good. Hello, future. Boop. Fast or slow, it doesn't matter how you go. It just matters that you go. Don't you know? Cup your hands at your heart. Feel holy, sacred, and reverent. Create that, facilitate that inner feeling of joy and well-being that's the birthright of every soul. If they find it. You got to seek it. Good. Inhale up for an Om. Loud and proud all the way around the world. Good. Lace your hands behind your back. Heels in, toes out, kind of a wide stance. And I want you to science experiment. How close can you get your head and your butt down to the floor? This gets everything. Most bang for your buck. Most bang for your butt. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head down, butt down, arms all the way over. Drop your head, squat your butt. Come on up. This pose chokes me up. Haven't done yoga for a few days, you guys. Lace your hands, toes in, heels out. Push carpet down, sky up. Starfish side bend left. Inhale to the right. Wow, with this lighting and this time of day and what I'm wearing, it's like I'm almost camouflaged. Wait till you see it on Wednesday. I'm committing. Inhale. Exhale out. Hands on your hips. You know what it cures? Choking. So swirl your hips around. You can't swing your hips around in a circle and be depressed at the same time. They are mutually exclusive. So I know there are a lot of antidepressants out there, and see your doctor, do what you got to do. But if you want to amplify your healing of depression, swing your hips with us. Other way, 1, 2, 3. No side effects. You know the antidepressants on TV, there's like 19 minutes of side effects. The only side effects of swiveling your hips around is joy, love, giddiness, enthusiasm, silliness, amusement, and pleasure. 7. You had me at giddiness. 8. Speaking of circling our moons, full moon tomorrow night, feet together. Lace your hands down here south of the border. Inhale up. Now push the earth down, sky up. Third side bend to the left, lean into your life. Inhale up and to the right. Good, now up we go. Now I'm going to pull my hands down. We're going to do a foot together forward fold. It's a stronger version. Greg recommends blocks. Drop your head. Everybody lift your heels, bend your knees, support yourself, look forward. Exhale the air out. Explore more challenging depth of movement on exhale and not breathing. Get the air out, hold it out. Something happens inside when the air is out. We can go a little deeper. Good. Now just inhale up. That's how we do that. In yoga, that's called Baya Kumbhaka. We get all the air out to empty and we explore deeper movements on empty. Yogis have been doing it for thousands of years. Good. Release out. Good. Arms out to the side. Now, as technical as that was, these are Sheryl Crow's. I'm going side to side, spinning my arms. Yeah, this lighting won't do. I'll fix it. Every problem has a solution, and I'm into like finding solutions to everything. So the lighting's going to be amazing. Contrast, color, aesthetics, crazy good. My arms are tired. Left arm in front of your right. Turn your palms in. Clap. Good for coordination. Pull your hands here. Fingers forward. Party hats. Tippy toe party hats. Interesting movements if you're new, huh? It's like, this is yoga? Yes. Stretch up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1 and close your eyes. Challenge yourself. If you can only do it for a second, next week you'll do it for 2 seconds. Use what you have, get more. Good. Open your eyes, drop your heels. Deepest side bend with arms crossed like this, legs firm, feet pushing into the earth. Inhale up, of course. Exhale into the movement. Lean into your left hip. Legs are strong, stationary, stable, rooted, grounded. Other words. Inhale up. Good. A devilish pose. Arms forward. And this is called Utkatasana. You try to bring your butt to the height of your knees. And then arms straight up and down. So zigzag pose, intense pose, fire pose. For me, the challenge, knees bend out, hips back, chest up, arms forward, drop chin. Good. Now bring your arms down, flip them over, exhale all the air out, drop your head off. Lift your heels, bend your knees, soften, inhale. Exhale the air out, explore that Baya Kumbhaka, that get the air out, keep it out, stay empty, go deeper. It works. Come on up. It's an acquired taste. Yoga takes forever. We'll always be doing yoga. You never want to be done. Exhale out, because we live in infinity. Right arm in front of your left. Do you ever want to be done with golfing or art or seeing people you love? Of course not. Turn your hands in. Clippity clap. I like that I'm always joyfully incomplete. Sometimes painfully incomplete, but room to grow. Hands up. Fingers forward, party hats. Yoga helps you to grow into the newest version of yourself. That's very good news. I'm pulling myself up out of quicksand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of friends in Germany. Close your eyes, balance. Open your eyes, drop your heels, side bend to the right. Ooh, I'm squeaking. Inhale up and to the left. You do some joint juice with me. If you're brand new for a couple of weeks, you'll be in a new body. You'll be really grateful you kept with it. Inhale up. Now, arms forward. Sit at the piano. And then arms straight up and down. Knees out over your toes, heels down, butt back, chest full, arms extended, shoulders down your back. Extend out through your wrists. Arms down, flip over, the relief. Drop your head off, your head falls off. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, soft, squishy, happy part. Exhale all the air out through your nose. Stop breathing, you'll live. 3 seconds, go deeper on empty. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Beautiful. I'm liking it. Up you go. Exhale out. Now we're just going to go behind our back. We're going to go up our spine for a standard inhale, and then we're going to do twisty squat pose. You're really not, or you are going to like it. Inhale. Now, best yoga pose ever. Hands pull down, turn to your right, hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Now, some of you, brand new people watching around the world, your elbow may not make it down to your knee. That's okay. Just a little turn and a little squat. Some humans are so bendy, so they squat all the way down, heels down, knees together, left hand on the floor, right arm behind their back. We cannot compare ourselves to other people. Do what you can do. If you do the possible, God, love, source will do the impossible. If we don't do what we can do, then we are cast adrift. God will not clean my cat box. And stay here. And drop your arms. Inhale, come on up. See what I mean? What a great pose that is. Not because that I thought of it. It's because it's great. Good. Arms out behind your back. Momentary respite as we get ready for side B. Up your back. Behind your neck. Prayer hands up high. Pulls them down. Squat twist down to your left. Man, say you got to here, just a little barely twist, and you're just all shaky and unhappy. After a while, tissue will open, knees will bend, joints will happen again. Right elbow will go outside your knee. Right hand will come down to the floor for long arm, double elbowed, very bendy people. Otherwise, hands pull into prayer, look straight down at the floor. Beginner work is to line up your knees, make sure one's not ahead of the other one. And then just sit about 1/8 of an inch lower. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Look straight down to the floor. Spread your toes open. Do integral calculus. And we'll hold this for the rest of class. Exhale all the air out. Drop your arms. Come on up. It's that kind of yoga that's going to give you the most result in the smallest period of time, and that's only making sense. Now, after that, because you're kind of breathless, we're going to practice breath and respiration up our back for a long, loud, boisterous, frisky Om. Inhale. Prayer hands, 10 seconds standing meditation. Find your center. When you have your center, you have everything. Okay, my friends, the Fun Monday balance sequence, really good for you. Arms out, do what you can, follow along, mimic, arms out. Right arm under. If your arms fold up, fold them up. If they don't, just keep that grab. Now, take your right knee over your left knee. If your leg won't go over, just keep it over here to the side and put most of your weight on your left foot. This will suffice. When your right knee goes over, that means your right knee goes over. Then you slide your left knee underneath your right. Then you sink in. After a while, you'll lift your right foot. You'll be able to balance on one foot, if only for a couple of seconds. Then you'll be able to do it indefinitely. Then your right ankle will go behind your left ankle. Then you'll be levitating. Then you'll be reading people's minds. It just gets better and better and better. Sink in. This is good for heat, squeezing out toxins. Painful patterns of perception. Good, now arms out and just lift up your right knee. For those of us over 40 years old, just barely, balancing on one foot is really good. This is great. See this left hand? It's going to grab my right foot behind my behind. My right hand is going to come down to the floor. Hardest pose ever. Try to touch your right knee on the floor by bending everything. Inhale, look forward while you're doing that. Exhale, turn your right knee all the way up to the ceiling. This will stretch your underpants. I want your right knee all the way up to the ceiling, left leg straight, head down. Good, now cleverly release your right leg back. Release it back behind you. Twist your left arm up to the ceiling. Twisty half moon pose. I'm pushing my right heel into the wall behind me, left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Now, left hand comes down elegantly. Regular half moon pose. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. I like this idea of my head going out one window, my right foot going out the other, left foot in the basement, right arm to the ceiling. Widen out. This is good for self-expression. Artists like this. Right hand comes down now. Now we got to get clever and coordinated. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand behind your behind. Stand up, holding that kind of balance. Good. Bring your right knee back out in front. Wave your arms. This is to prove that we're calm and mostly peaceful souls. Good. Now just cross your right ankle only over your left knee. Yoga blocks and 1 foot for the best balance in the world. I invented this position. It's brilliant. I do say so. My left knee slides forward. My left heel is down. My 2 hands give me exceptional balance. My left calf stretches in ways that I just won't otherwise. Good. In the third part of the balance sequence, we pray for 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now a forward fold. We inhale, we look forward. Exhale to that Baya Kumbhaka thing. Head down, buns up, air out, keep it out. Go deep. 1, 2, 3. Good. Repray with your hands. Come up in variation of tree pose. Put your right foot down. Inhale. Good job, you guys, especially you new people around the world. I like that you're doing yoga. Now we're going to do an Om before we do side B, and that's going to build our lungs and respiration. Om. 10 seconds standing meditation before side B. We are calm and peaceful souls. Everything is always working out for us. Rarely do we see it. It's such a big picture of things, but just because we don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. That's a very important spiritual principle. There's 1 trillion times more going on than we will ever see with our mortal eye. Good job. All right. Side B, arms out, big hugs. I like extending all the way across my tiny yoga room, proving that you can have a room where you can do all of your favorite stuff and then send it around the world. Left arm under, hugging is fine, folding is cool, and then left knee over your right. Garudasana, eagle pose. Hi, Looney, what's going on? Man, 5 days, no me. Couldn't go outside. He did have friends though. There he goes up the, yep. Cat tree number 3. Lift your left foot if you can. Balance only on your right. Try to sink down, but elbows out, chest up. Best pose ever until the next one. Good, now arms out, left knee up. I'm okay. Good marionette pose. This is great. If you can do some weird stuff like balance on your nose and stuff, that's fine. This is for everybody, not just exclusive body. Good, now right hand grabs left foot behind your behind. Left hand, floor. Now what I cannot do is touch my left knee to the floor, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to try, and it doesn't mean I'm not willing for a miracle. Get down, inhale, look forward. Exhale, turn your left hip open, left knee points to the ceiling, head down. I like to say if you had a cat laser pointer on your left knee, the red dot would be on the ceiling. Straighten your right leg. Ooh, crack, 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 says my spine for the first time in a week. Release your left foot back, zing. Twist your belly button, chest, face up to the right along with your right hand. Head forward, left heel pushes back. Expand big, all four corners of the globe. Push out, lift, expand everything. Get as big as you can. That's the purpose of this pose. Brahmana Kriya, get big. Right hand comes down now. Left leg, left hip, left arm. Drive-in movie. Get huge. Stretch your legs apart. Bungee cord in between your ankles. Make it squeak. Left arm up, head out. Don't sag your head. Extend out. Stretch your toes open. Bring left hand down. Cleverness and coordination. Re-grab left foot, right hand. Stand up with aplomb and dignity. Left knee out in front. We are calm and peaceful, seabirds. Good, another pose I made up. Left ankle over your right knee. Both hands down on the floor. That gives you three things to balance on. And the main thing is you can then sink into your right ankle, right knee, and right hip until your body goes wowie, zowie, sink in. As your right knee slides forward with your right heel down, you cannot not feel your lower calf muscle and Achilles tendon get a stretch. It's not going to get otherwise. 8 seconds of group prayer, and I think group prayer is the most powerful activity in the universe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the block. Inhale, look forward. Exhale that Baya Kumbhaka. Get all the air out. 1. Feel something. Yoga makes you feel. 2, 3. Repray with your hands. We'll come up in variation of tree pose. Foot down, inhale for an Om because you're kind of breathless. This is going to make you strong, vital, and healthy, I promise. Om. Om. 20 seconds standing transitional meditation. Feel your heartbeat. Find that internal connection generator. Beautiful. Good job, you guys. Now, have a seat. And this class usually lasts about an hour, so we just have a few minutes to do a couple of strengthening core things, calm down, and then we will have done today's daily deed. Very important. Use what you have, get more. Okay, 1 seated forward fold. Some people love this. They just come all the way down. Not a problem. If you're way up and your knees are high and your pants are squeaking, sit on a blanket, take your time, don't bounce, relax your chin, breathe into the sensation. Spread your shoulder blades apart. I'm going to come over to your house, one hand on each shoulder blade. Spread your shoulder blades all the way around to the front of you. Inhale, look forward from fingertips. Exhale, a deeper, deeper, deeper. Next inhale, rise up, yogis. Plant your hands behind you, plant your feet in front of you. Skyrocket thy butt edge up, lift up for fun and for bun. If you're very bendy, your hips go higher than your knees. If you're stiff as a boiled owl, 2 more weeks. Good. We keep it moving in this section. Come on down on your back, legs up, Viparita Karani. 30 seconds. Inversion, circulation, reversal. If you can't do this, then this is a wake-up call for you in your life, and you can regain it. Don't criticize or judge or condemn yourself. Learn from what we've done, make course corrections, and start anew. The religious word for that is to repent, but you can use whichever words represent starting anew, stopping what's not good, and doing the best you can. Good. Now legs out to the side. Horrible if you're new. You'll get better. Ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift up your head. Sorry for crunches, but we got to have washboard abs by Christmas time. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, cramp 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. New friends who are very tight, grab your knees, put a block or a blanket behind your head, and just draw your knees in wide and as deep as you can bring them in, but keep your butt on the floor. Veterans, we're going to grab our big toes, and if you're sufficiently open, you don't need a blanket. And this is as far as I can get. If I had full range of motion, my knees would be on the floor. Shoulders relaxed, drop your chin, long back of your neck. Good. Now just apply your hands to your bottom. It's your bottom, and roll up, you guys. Zoop. Excellent. General, healthy human movements. Very good for us. All fours. I think you'll like or not like this strengthening sequence. Starts out with something fun, cats and cows. Most fundamental of all human range of motion, cats and cows. The cool thing about being on all fours is it branches out into like a little harder and a little harder and pretty hard and then absurd and then insane and then I can't even think about it. And so we plot ourselves on the scale. Good. Left arm forward, right leg back. Left arm out to the side. Bend your right knee. This is a great movement for a lot of friends. Reach back, left hand, grab your right foot. If you can't grab it, you're in the right place with the right people at the right time. If you can grab it, lift yourself up off of the floor. Press down into your left shin and your right hand. Ballerinas can tickle the back of their head with their right toes. This is why I'm not in the ballet industry. Good. Now release, left arm out to the side, right leg back. New friends, just bring your left elbow down to the floor, twist your right hip open. This is a good movement. Bend to your friends, left shoulder, left ear. Deeper twist, more neck, right leg goes up higher. You still got your right hand to balance on unless your right arm goes up now. Then you reach up with your right hand, and if there's a foot there, you grab it, and if you don't, you pray. Now, a lot of people go ass over tea kettle. They just fall over on their back, and they're all sheepish, and that's great. Lift it up. Make your pants squeak. Release. Come out. Cats and cows. I don't care what you did in that sequence, even if it was just all fours. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you, encourage you, and, yell at you with love and compassion. 2 more cats and cows. Good. Right arm forward, left leg back. Boop. Right arm out to the side, bend your left knee, great movement. Is there a left foot back there? Yep. It's very challenging for a lot of us humans. Billions of people struggle with this. Lift up. Billions and billions, says Carl Sagan. Good, now right arm back out to the side, left leg back. New friends, you can just come down to your right elbow and kind of feel shaky and awful and nauseous for a moment. Right shoulder, right ear. Twist, forward fold, neck stretch, left leg fully up to the ceiling. Now your left hand might be saving your buns, so keep your left hand down. Otherwise, extend it up, extend out in all directions. This is called drunk starfish. Starfish passing out on the way home. Reach up, grab your left foot, and then push your left foot up to the ceiling, stretching stuff that never otherwise gets stretched. Crack, 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 says my spine. Release. Come on out. Couple cats, couple cows. Good. And as we go into the Om stretch, the conclusion, a very simple, happy, variable twist. Left leg out, not very twisty yet, right? Cross your left foot in front of your right hip. That leaves this left foot out here. It leaves your right foot out here. If you can cross your right foot over your left knee, you've begun a human twist. If you can walk your spine in, the stretch becomes more compressive. If your right knee is very far away and you feel like you're going to puke, just hold on. After a while, your right elbow will go in front of your right knee. After a little further while, your left elbow will go in front of your right knee. Then I suck my guts in. I lengthen out my spine. I drop my right hip. I relax my shoulders. You can see why I do yoga, because I think a lot. Right hand down for bend ears. Left arm up for bend ears. It just keeps going and going and going. You got to find where you belong. Inhale. Now exhale, deeper twist. If you have it, stay where you were. If you don't, left elbow outside your right knee. I like to hold on to my leg. That helps me to kind of tuck my sheet in a little bit. My sheet. Good. And today, left arm up is fine, right arm behind. Have a twist to the right. If you want to reach down with your left hand and grab your left knee or your left foot, you feel free. But I want your right foot flat on the floor. I want your right foot sinking into the wet concrete. If your right arm can snake behind your back like a boa constrictor, reach all the way around. Grab your left thigh. Good, and come out slowly out of that springy thingy. This is the fountain of youth. This is the only one. I was just in Las Vegas. There's a cosmetic surgery thing every block. Good. Now, wiggle your legs. Wiggle, wiggle. Now your right foot crosses in front of your left hip. My job on the planet is to explain 1,000 options. If this left foot comes in, a twist has begun. It may not cross over yet. When it does, that will be a milestone. Then you'll be back here and everything will seem so tight. Then after a while, you'll be able to lean forward, and then maybe, just maybe, your left elbow will go in front of your left knee. This will be good. Then your right elbow, twistier. Tucking my tummy guts in, like this. Good. Then the next stage is kind of bracing yourself on your left hand to hold yourself in place. This supports keeping your left leg in while your right arm touches the sky. Then we use breath. Inhale. Exhale to empty. Turn, 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 turn. Try this hack. Hold on to your left leg. Take your right elbow, right shoulder outside your knee. Don't overdo it, but don't underdo your life either. Good. Now tonight, this right hand feels like it's going to grab my right foot. That's not bad for me. See how my left foot is tilted? I want my left foot flat. Good. Turn left. Turn every vertebra, every bone of your spine. Relax your shoulders, base of your spine in. Even bend to your bears, left arm behind your back. Snake it around, search around for the inseam of your right thigh. It may seem unbelievable, but you just go where you go. You'll be breathing smaller but deeper, more conscious. Inhale here. Exhale, come out of twist very slowly unless you're like under 3 years old. Welcome to my under three set. Now, because this is an election year, I've got a question for my 3-year-olds out there. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Let's do it. Chant an Om. Big inhale. Belt it out after a practice. Om. Before we go into Shavasana, we do eyes closed, silent prayer, 30 seconds, connecting souls all the way around the planet in a necklace of love and light and peace and wisdom. A few people doing this around the world together counteract millions of silly people. Silly is a very polite word for the disease of insanity. Good. God, love, source, bless us one and all. Now, if you're brand new to yoga, ancient yogis said 5 minutes on your back being unbothered by the teacher. Does that rock? I'm going to hold time and space. First, I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen to Helga. If you're in Germany, you probably know Helga. Night, Helga, I love you. See you next time. But if you're staying for Shavasana, and you better, you got 5 minutes to lie on your back and truly enjoy peace and quiet and ease and comfort. Relax, easy does it, let go, lift up the oars, float downstream. What are the spiritual words? Surrender, let go, turn it over. Alignment, aligning with life rather than pushing it. Your breath will slow down, your respiration rate will reduce, your blood pressure will drop, the wavelengths of your mind will settle, you'll come into a deeper state of consciousness. These are the great truths and promises of yoga well done. Okay, beautiful friends, stay nice and relaxed. Relax even more for a moment. There's the guy's voice from thousands of miles away. If you're brand new, this is interesting. If you'd like to invite God, love, source, your higher power, the creator of the universe, universal mind, whatever you call it, if you'd like to invite that in, this is a beautiful time with the blending of soul and spirit. She responds with delight to the invitation. Good. If you prayed that prayer with me, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate super feel good through your body. Super feel God, we're God's nerve endings. I'm quite convinced of that. Nice deep breath back in your beautiful body. Curl onto your right side, fetal position, nice and slow. Take your time. Love all over yourself. Good. Now here's a upward spiral yoga Greg thing. Sit up with your eyes closed. Nice and slow. Good. We'll bring our hands into the heart. Close your eyes. All the friends around the world doing this class simultaneously. Great power in our connection. Let's spread this love, light, and truth everywhere. All together we say, Namaste. Okay, yoga friends on YouTube, thank you so much for helping. Thank you for participating. Thank you for bringing your beautiful selves. We're growing. We're expanding. Good always expands. And so thank you for liking and subscribing. It makes a huge difference. Looney and I love you for doing that. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, one person creates a cascade of well-being. Thank you for that.